And now I'm really quite aware. I think I want the cake.
Like the girl wanting the cake in a storytime book, Johnson City Public Library staff and patrons can practically taste a return to the quiet hum of activity inside the building. But Director Julia Turpin said curbside and virtual service will be the order of the day until at least mid to late September.
Staying closed for the remainder of the month is certainly the right choice given the current statistics in the area, so I feel comfortable with it. It's always disappointing though.
Turpin said it's all about the safety of staff and patrons, with guidance coming out of weekly electronic meetings with the Northeast Regional Health Office.
They've encouraged us to just look at a variety of data points in the area to make that decision. So there's not one specific piece of data we're examining. We're kind of just doing a situational analysis of the whole community in that moment of time.
The library's board met Tuesday and made the call through its next meeting September 15th. In the meantime, the curbside service that commenced June 1st and weekly virtual story time for kids are proving successful.
We're doing about 50% of what we would ordinarily do, and considering our hours are limited and the way to access materials is limited, I feel like it's going really well.
Pre-filmed story times appear on the JCPL Facebook page for 23 hours starting at 11 a.m. each Tuesday. Adults can pick up an accompanying craft ahead of time.
It'll go through the story and a little bit of activity and some songs, kind of like you'd experience in a regular story time, and then we'll show you how to do the craft that you can pick up at the library.
People are yearning to get back to some type of normal, though. Turpin said libraries have learned a lot in the meantime.
The area libraries, so across the region, we are still meeting weekly to talk about reopening strategies, talk about current services, what's working, what's not working well. We've had a lot of cross-training. We figured out what mission critical truly is for our folks. And we've also learned about just the resiliency of our community. We're seeing getting a lot of support from them, but also, they still need us, and we're definitely getting a lot of questions.
And normal won't be quite the same now that some patrons have discovered they quite like the digital aspect of browsing, ordering, and picking up.
I think there's going to be a few folks who will just be a different kind of user from now on, but I know too there are those who really want to get back in here and browse the collection, and so we're anxiously awaiting the time when we can reopen safely and welcome them in again.
In Johnson City, waiting for the chance to scan the stacks, Jeff Keeling, News Channel 11.